Welcome, collectors. I hope some of you are joining us for the second of our Facebook Live postings from Department 56 in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. It's a fairly sunny Thursday afternoon here in Eden Prairie. We've had lots of snow, as a lot of you have heard, but snow keeps us in the mood for our snow houses. So we're really happy to come again today live and show you some more of our new 2019 pieces. Don't forget, if you like something, give us a thumbs up, give us a heart. Let us know how you like what we're doing. If you've got suggestions, please offer those when we're showing things or anytime through this little brief interview we're going to do here. If I don't get to all of your questions while we're online here today, I'll be sure to go through the feed afterwards and make sure I can get as many of your questions answered as possible. In fact, some of the things I'm going to talk about today are a direct result of what you asked last time, so that's great. The first thing I want to show you today is our new Easter house for 2019. We'd had an Easter line a few years ago, and it was quite popular among some of you, and we decided to bring it back again this year. This piece was designed by Tom Bates, one of our village artists, and I think he did a really nice job. It's kind of a gingerbready looking little house with some chocolate rabbits right up front. What would Easter be without chocolate rabbits? And this is a gift set. This comes with a cute little Easter bunny fence. We won't say that what these look like, but they might be those little marshmallow guys. We also have a little boy and girl all dressed up for Easter going on their Easter hunt. And it also comes with, I don't think it comes with anything else. It's the other one that comes with something. But anyway, great new little set. There will be something coming, and perhaps in one of the next upcoming Facebook Live features, we'll be able to show you. I saw it today for the first time. It'll go really great with this. I'd love to have you send some pictures of what you've done with yours. Be really cute in a basket. Do it on a tray that can be moved from the middle of the table when you need more room on the table. Great little piece. Uses just a single light cord. So there you go. You can also use it with one of our LED lights that is a battery operated light that is available if you want to use it in a basket where you don't have access to being able to use a cord. So that would be another good idea. I'll show those next time, because next time I'm going to talk more about accessories. But this is a wonderful new little set that I wanted to share with you today. A lot of people have asked about it. It does have the finish that is like the original Snow Village. So the Easter series is considered part of Snow Village. So I think I'm just going to set this one over here because I like it so much. And we'll put the two little accessories that come with it. I'm using the LED light. This was probably the most popular thing on our last Facebook Live feed. You had lots of questions about it, so I wanted to bring it back, give you another look at it. The light looks like this. It is a very, very similar light to our regular standard 120 light that goes in many of the houses, and that's what comes with the little Easter house. But it's an LED light. You'll never have to replace the bulbs. It does have an on-off switch, so it will work really, really well for you. It also comes with this handy USB port and plug. So that will be a great advantage, because I saw someone sent me an email today, and they showed a box, and it was about this big, and you were able to plug 20 USB lights into that little box. So I think it'll be a lighting help for a lot of you. When I was talking to Rick Jackson about this piece today, he said, now this is really good for those collectors who have to have a service house. You know how you have a service animal, a service pet that you take on the airplane. They don't allow peacocks anymore, I'm told, but you can take your service dog or cat on the plane with you. If you have to take a house with you when you travel, you can take one of these USB cords, plug it in over in Japan. All you'll need is to get the Japanese version of the light, of the power switch. If you're going to go to Europe and you need to take your house with you, same thing. Just get a new power switch and you'll be all set to go. So this will be great for sales of houses in Europe and in other parts of the world other than in North America. So, and using less power too. So let's get this plugged back in, because the next piece I want to show you is right here, and it's for the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Somebody asked about this last time. Was there something new? Yes, there is. This is Aunt Bethany's house. And when I was looking at the piece today, let me show you here. You see this little tree here? It looks a little wobbly. Apparently the factory was not real. They kept trying to straighten it out and make it like the tree on the other side of the house. But if you know the story, Aunt Bethany burnt her Christmas tree down. And that's why it's a black tree that looks a little cattywampus. So here is the house. So it's a real nice addition to the series. And again, it is in the Snow Village finish. It's ceramic with the glaze, so it's got nice coloring. And I wanted to share with you, here is the accessory. Now, when I was talking about this with Rick Jackson this morning, he said, please make sure you show everybody that Aunt Bethany is indeed holding a Jell-O mold. And it is not a painted Jell-O mold. It is an acrylic Jell-O mold, so it looks like Jell-O. So if you're into lime Jell-O or any kind of green Jell-O, I don't know that there's any other Jell-O other than lime, that's what you're going to see. And so I think it's really, really cute. And on the front porch, I don't think you can see it here, but it does say Bethany and Lewis. So Lewis is in on the whole act as well. So that's a real nice new piece. We have any questions so far, Nate? Anybody asking anything that we can answer?
Price on the Easter set.
The price on the Easter set. I can give you the brochure and you can look it up for me. I believe it's in the area of around, I'm not going to guess. I don't like to guess and be wrong. $125 is the price for the set.
Three-piece set.
It is the three-piece set. It is the house, the accessory, and the fence. Now, when I've had some emails about that series, and in our glamour shot, they showed the house with a really cute tree that had Easter eggs hanging from it. Well, did we make that tree? Nope, we didn't. We took regular bare branch trees, just like these, that you can shape and mold, and we sell these in a variety of our accessory sets. And then they just went to a craft store like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of those kinds of places, and bought packages of little tiny Easter eggs and put them on the trees. You can do that using any kind of non-permanent glue if you want to use this tree again for Christmas or for fall, for Halloween. But it really did make a cute little tree to put in with the Easter house. But that's a question we've had. Sometimes our display people, when they're doing the photography, take a little liberty, use something they have, and make it a little bit cuter. So those are not part of the line, but they are something we have.
Somebody asked where the cat was on Bethany.
The cat. I see the tail. I don't know the story, but someone's asking about the cat with Aunt Bethany, and if you look carefully, you can see the tail is coming out of the package here. They think of everything. Our accessory artist, Tate Yoder, did this piece, and she's real good at those little subtle funnies that we can put in with some of our pieces. Aunt Bethany, I think, must have been pretty patriotic because they've got her standing in front of a flag. So that's that piece. Now I want to show you, according to a couple of the newsletters I've been getting, this is a piece that a lot of our collectors have voted as the most popular piece in North Pole. Now, Rick wouldn't give me a good answer on this, because I always go to Rick and say, okay, Rick, why this piece? And he said, well, isn't it a cool piece? It's a sewing machine. I said, yes, it's a very cool piece. I love sewing machines. And he says, yes, I know you do. So maybe I inspired it a little bit. But this is a piece, he describes it as having double animation. And what he meant by that was, if you can see here, and I think you can, the wheel goes around, and that's what makes the needle on this side go up and down. I don't know if you can see that going up and down. It's really hard to see. But the needle goes up and down. Let us know how you like this piece. It's got kind of a small footprint, and it's got lots of little additions all over the place that are all sewing related. This one was designed by Barbara Lund. So they've got little spools. I think those look like bobbins myself. On the back side here on the door, there is a safety pin. We use those when we sew. On the front side here, they've got some examples of different colors of Christmas fabric on the trees. There's a scissors on this side of the house. There is over the windows, this looks like a little pin cushion. And then this looks like a thimble over this one here. So there's just lots going on, and the chimney up here is a spool of thread as well. Lovely Christmas colors. A great gift for someone who is a sewer and maybe not even a village collector. I don't collect North Pole, but this one is definitely going to find a place in my home. It uses all LED lights, so it does have a little adapter for it. And this is another question that we get is, if I have an adapter like this, can I plug this into my power outlet strip, that building and lighting accessory system that eliminates a lot of the cords? No, this doesn't work with those because it needs a specific amount of voltage of electricity. It has to be used with the adapter that it comes with. Many of these adapters are available as replacement items. If you lose it or the cat chews through it or something like that, you can order these directly online. We now have 100% of our replacement parts available online. So I think that'll be a great addition going forward. We were very successful with it last Christmas, and I think all year we will continue to add new pieces for the newer pieces that we are now adding to the line. So if you didn't see it now, come back in a month or 2 months and take a look and see what we've added.
Is that a limited piece?
Is this a limited piece? I don't think so. This one is not. This one is not a limited piece. But speaking of limited pieces, there is one that I'm going to show you next, and that is, let me just grab. That is this one for Alpine Village. I wanted to show you two pieces. Yeah, let's get this one off. And show you this piece. You know, sometimes the Alpine Village collectors really feel a little neglected because it's a smaller village. It doesn't grow as fast. Hamlets in the Alps do not develop as quickly as big cities do. But I wanted to show you this one. This is a limited edition for 2019. It will be limited to 2019 pieces, hence the year. And it will be a set of 4. It will include the lighted concert band shell. It will come with a little oompa band that is sized to fit on the band shell, or you could put something else up there if you want. If you want to have the Burgermeister giving a speech to the city, he can stand up there. So it will work very nicely for those kinds of situations. Now I want to play the music for you so you can hear what it sounds like. Wrong way. There we go. Does that help? So you can hear them at the beer hall. You can hear the oompa music played. It just really adds a lot. And I don't think there have been many pieces for Alpine Village that have animation, so this is a great addition. Just the architecture and the style of this piece, I think, is absolutely fabulous. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is another Tom Bates piece. There's also some really nice lighting here. You'll see the little lanterns on either side are LED lit, and I believe, Yep, there's also a light in the roof of the concert stage hall. So this is just a great piece. The other animated piece with sound that I want to show you is called Lincoln Station, and it's going to hand me that one. This is for Christmas in the City. Let's make sure I'm getting the right. You don't want to plug the wrong adapter in now. This has a variety of sounds, so we're going to listen to it for a minute. Let me know what you think of this. If you like it, you know, it is for Christmas in the City, but it will also go nicely if you wanted to add it to Alpine Village or Dickens Village. Will go great either place. Okay, we've got train sounds. Here comes the train that's coming into the station. And then there are some carolers singing Away in the Manger. I think that's a really nice one. A little story about how they do these sound chips for us is we have someone that we have hired, Rick Jackson, our creative director, will sit down with them and tell them kind of what kind of a story needs to be told. And with this one, he wanted it to be a city kind of sound. He wanted the carolers, he wanted the sounds of the train coming in. You can hear the clip-clop of the horses. I think you could even hear a little bit of an ooga sound from an old-fashioned car. All of those things put together. He does the sound clip. He maybe just does several of them for us, and then we select the one we want, and then it becomes an exclusive sound for these various pieces. So the same thing was done with the Alpine Village piece. And again, we have not had many pieces that have had sound for Christmas in the City, so that makes this one especially unique. The other unique feature about this one that I wanted to point out is the lighting. There's some really neat LED lights that light up under the overhang here in front of the station. Also, the light for the clock tower is lit, and of course, the clock is set at 5 to 6, as we do with many of our pieces. Okay, now the next one I'm going to show you. I'll plug that one. Thank you, Nate. I did have some people ask about the Harry Potter series, and we don't have any of the new ones in yet, but this is one of the ones that was introduced last year. This is Hagrid's Hut. Now, one thing you will notice different about this piece than some of the other pieces that I've shown you, and I'm going to plug this in so you can get a little better idea of what the lighting looks like, is the Harry Potter pieces are made of resin. Now, resin is not plastic. It is just another form of porcelain that is made in a different kind of mold. They use more of a rubber mold, and they are able to get much finer detail. I mean, if you look at, like, on the roof line, the shingles, all of this detail, you couldn't get this in plaster or in ceramic. But here it is in resin, and it's just a stunning piece. And what I noticed when I brought the piece out this afternoon is that there are some pumpkins on the front of it here. So it would be a perfect piece to use in fall with a Halloween display, or just use on your bookshelf as part of your Harry Potter series. And I'll try to get another piece to show you the next time we have this. How many of you out here have already purchased this piece? I hope some of you have, because we're very excited about this series, and the collectors that I've talked to are also very excited about Harry Potter. Let's see here. What else did I want to tell you? Can't look at it backwards. That doesn't work. Don't forget, we have the brochures available for sale. After our last Facebook Live, we had so many orders for brochures. I'm not sure if she ran out of them, but she got more in. We've got them in stock. So Terry can send those orders out. You can order them directly through our website at department56.com. We've got the village brochure and the Snow Babies brochure. If you want to have something that you want to hold on to, take a look at them. There are prices for most things in both books. I think the only ones where there are not prices are some of the license pieces, because they are not governed by the same pricing jurisdictions as the other pieces. But the brochures are available. We also still have 2017 and 2018 brochures available. Okay, our next Facebook Live will be March 14th. And we'll talk about some of the new accessories. There's lots of new accessories coming. And so I think we'll devote our episode to some of those new pieces and some of the features that we have, because we're kind of excited about things like that. Nate, do we have any other questions that we want to talk about right now? Okay. Don't forget, if you have a question and I didn't get to it, I'll try to go online and make sure I get all your comments. Anything you need us to pass on, we'll do that again. And one last thing, department, if you're in the area, if you live in Eden Prairie, or we had people that drove about 100 miles this morning to come, we are having a sample sale. It will be tomorrow morning, March 1st, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. There are some village pieces out there. Not all of them have the correct packaging. Some of them have no packaging, but when they're in your display, who sees that, right? So there's lots of giftware, lots of our possible Dream Santas available. You can fill up a whole shopping bag for $20, and then there's a few other items that are available for $2, $3, $5 a piece. So some great sales. It is at our Eden Prairie offices. So it's at 7400 Flying Cloud Drive in Eden Prairie. If you don't get that written down, you can always go to our website and get our address. We'd love to have you stop in. Let us know that you saw us on Facebook yesterday, and we will see you again in 2 weeks. We are set to go for March 14th, and at that time, as I said, we'll be showing you some of our new accessories. Thanks. Bye-bye.